I know a lot of guys have trouble picking up on the signs of whether or not a girl is into them, so today I want you to do a little quiz to see if she actually does like you, or even just how good you are at recognizing signs you may be getting. Let's say you're in group therapy and a new girl comes in and sits down near you. You make eye contact and she even talks to you a little bit. During therapy, she laughs at your jokes and even seems to appreciate your fake British accent. Is she into you? Yeah, eye contact is obviously a good sign, but you really can't tell from this example. I mean, maybe you just happen to be in her line of sight as she entered the room. She talked to you, but she also talked to the gay dude and the old lady she was sitting beside. So she may just like to talk, or maybe she's just making a real effort at this whole therapy thing. I mean, you are encouraged to talk in group. And it's good that she laughed at your jokes, but maybe she was just trying to be nice. I mean, you think you ever heard her say her dad was Canadian, so she was probably just raised to be really polite. She may even be trying not to upset you, if she thinks your accent is due to multiple personality disorder or some kind of strange manifestation of PTSD. So keep an eye out for signs if you see her again, and definitely keep going to therapy. So let's say she does come back to therapy and stops you on the way out to invite you to play volleyball with her and some of her friends that night. You're really not supposed to exchange contact information with other patients, but she gives you her number and says, "Text me later." So you text her and she tells you volleyball has been canceled. You ask her if she'd like to join you for a movie and she agrees. So you pick her up, buy the tickets, and y'all watch the movie. It's not a romantic movie, so there doesn't seem to be a good time for you to hold her hand or anything like that, so it's a little awkward. You drive her back to her house and ask if it would be okay to ask her out again. She says, "Yeah, definitely, I hope you do." You kiss her goodnight and she goes inside. Is she into you? Again, you can't really tell from this example. She might like you, but she might have just thought you looked like you'd be good at volleyball, and once it was canceled, she probably just wanted to get out of the house anyway. You paid for her ticket, so she may have felt like she owed you a kiss goodnight. Either that, or it was just easier to go ahead and kiss you than to deal with humiliating you or her feeling like a jerk later. If you do ask her out again, just be sure to keep an eye out for more signs to get a clearer understanding of how she feels about you. So, say you did ask her out again, and you take her to a steakhouse for a nice meal. After that, you find a field away from everything so you two can sit in the truck bed and look at the stars. You brought a pillow and blanket, and she cuddles up next to you while y'all stargaze. You go back to your place, and she sees your awesome Captain America shirt. She says, "I love your shirt," takes it from you and puts it on. You make out for a while, and she goes home wearing your shirt. Is she into you? Well, you still really can't tell. It's a good sign that she agreed to go out again, but who would turn down a free steak? As for the stargazing, she may be really into astronomy and needed to study the constellations for an upcoming test or something. I mean, she was cuddling with you, but it also was freezing outside and your blanket wasn't warm enough. She may have just been trying to get some of your body heat. And stealing t-shirts can be a good sign, but she has told you before that she liked Captain America. So maybe she just can't afford to buy one for herself and she just decided to take yours. Keep an eye out for more signs and be sure not to wear any more cool t-shirts around her until you know more. So say this girl takes a week-long vacation to go visit her brother in Texas. She gave you a heads up that she was going and let you drop her off at the airport. Bonus, she's let you drive her awesome Mustang while she's gone. Pretty sweet. Once she's out there, she texts you a lot, says she misses you, sends you a bunch of winky kissy faces emojis, and even calls you a few times. She constantly sends you pictures and keeps you apprised of her day-to-day vacation activities. You pick her up at the airport when she gets back, and she seems super happy to see you, gives you lots of hugs and kisses, after which she holds your hand on the whole car ride home. Is she into you? Yeah, you can't really tell with that one either. I mean, there are obviously a lot of positive signs with this example, but would she leave you for a whole week if she were really into you? I don't know. She did leave her car with you, which shows a lot of trust, but maybe she just didn't want to pay for airport parking. And you can't base anything on emojis nowadays either. People overuse them all the time, and I honestly don't even know what some of them mean. She talked to you a lot while she was out there, which really makes it seem like she's into you. But she could just be homesick for Georgia and doesn't have anybody else to talk to. I mean, she talks about her bestie Morgan sometimes, but you haven't even met her, so who knows if she's even real. I think she's actually happy to see you when she got home, but she must have figured out that you have a crush on her, and I'm sure that made her feel good about herself, whether she's into you or not. So just keep an eye out for more signs and keep me posted.